Yeah, so still going. Overall, it's been like a little over a week since last time I recorded, and I finished 6 guys plus I 6 more halflings, and then I have these two which are started. This guy which is almost done. This guy I think has a lot of. It's kind of neat. Let me He has like I tried to give him like a little swordsman kind of pose. I don't know if it works or not. It looks like a magic wand right now, but it'll look like a sword in a second. I think this is the first one I did with a little pimp hat. And I gave him, there's like a chick, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if I can put him under the light. Maybe that, yeah, there's like a chicken on his armor. The Moot Land sign. He's obviously a standard bearer. I just don't know what I'm going to do with that. And of course the Pimpin' Ain't Easy hat. I realized when I was doing this one, I added a lot of bling to them, and there were others that were a little plain, so I went back and added like one or two little things. Like this guy, I just added a coat. This guy, I just went back, added. I think I added the belt, and then maybe the belt was there, but if not, I gave him a little money sack. Yeah, so I realized like I needed just they were little basic bitches. So some of them are still kind of basic. But I think I'm getting better with the poses too. Yeah, I don't know. I realize why the old sculpts have such big hands, because it's very difficult to do it without. It's very difficult to sculpt tiny hands like this one. What a huge hand. Yeah, part of me wants to trim that down. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure something out. But yeah, this is another one of the little thief kind of characters. Yeah, little scarf. Let's see. This one's a little basic. I don't know why I gave him a beret, but I gave him a beret. Another guy with two hand weapons. One is a ham shank. There's a sword, and he's like, "Look, this is what I could do to you." It's very weird. It's very tough to come up with different styles of clothing for every one of these guys. Here's another guy with a pimp hat that I gave a slingshot instead of a bow and arrow. I figure, it's a short bow. Yeah, I love this little guy. I think he's just the best. Yeah, so it's coming along. There's some things like this one, like that hand really bothers me a little bit, but then again, when you grab something, your hand spreads out, so maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, so I figure I'll finish. If I finish all of these, I will have in total, let's see, 9 and 9, 18. Which is pretty solid. I think, considering I've only started a little while, but I think I will need like 60 halflings probably. So I'll be slightly less than a third of the way done. I kind of want to take a step back for a second. Oh, really quickly, hold on a second. Let me pause this for a sec. All right, sorry. So this is what they would look like, kind of ranked up as unit of 30. And obviously there's a big space there. And I love unit fillers. Looking at the lore of halflings, they're friends with ogres, but also with tree men. And I had these tree men things that I was sort of working on before when I was trying to making them like a Christmas tree sort of thing for the Christmas ogres. But I think it might be cool just to finish that one too and make it like a unit filler, because then if you look down, and you could have like, put the big face on there. You could have halflings hanging on, and it fits the lower. So then, boom, there's a whole block of 30, like exactly 30. Which, which is why I might want to finish just what I have left here, which is this one and these two. Yeah, then I can sort of be like, all right, there's one group of 30. But if I'm going to take my time, I'll probably want these little scout characters to be separate. For sure. Or like if they have like the old halfling books. I don't know if I mentioned this, with the old halfling rules, and the ones in fantasy roleplay have thief characters, which can actually steal trinkets, which I think is such a great idea. And I think if I'm going to build my own halfling army, I'm going to add that. And again, every time I say I'm going to build my own army list, like it's, please, don't take it as like I want the community to to accept this or whatever. It's just for me and whatever friends I play, and just if I even play, who cares? Like but that's what I'm gonna do. So, but I think once I finish with what I need to there with those characters, I'm going to I have to work on another old project really quickly, and let me show you why. All right, you remember these guys? Really fun. My litter box monsters. They could be beasts of Nurgle, but they're also the same size as fiends of Slanesh. Oh, look at that hair. Look at that one. Well, you just keep going. Not going to tell you where it came from. Yeah, someone. I was embarrassed to bring my army to play to a quick 750-point game. Someone else showed up, so I was like, I don't have to play. Good, I won't take my army out. Because someone looked at these and like, wow, those are the coolest things I've ever seen. They're so fun. And he took a picture of them. Meanwhile, let me show you the rest of my army. This was the Fury I've been using. I mean, it's not even the right base size. It's falling apart. It's not painted. It has nothing to do with cats. It's just, it's an old model that, yeah, the models were great. Big fan. But not for this. Not for my cat army. And the fact that they're not painted. And that's like half my army, it looks like. And then my general, the herald, in a chariot. Yeah, you notice all that black because it's not painted. Yeah, so it was kind of embarrassing. So I started painting it. It has to be all non-metallic metal, I think, which is going to be a pain, but I think it'll be worth it. So I have to do that, and I've been putting it aside for so long. Oh, a big sword goes in there too. If you want to see that, this is something that I think would either be a general on a seeker chariot, or a herald on a seeker chariot, or just a hellfire chariot. Once it's painted, so I just I just need to slap some paint on it and get going, because it just like. It felt embarrassed. Plus, I couldn't even find these two pieces. So when I brought the army, all it was like, oh yeah, here's my general, right there, that bathtub. So I was embarrassed. So I really want to get to those things too, and I think it'll be. I don't know. Well, we'll see. It could just be my bipolar wanting to skip to another project, but whatever. So I think I want to go back to the idea of. Furies being like giant cat squigs, so that's kind of what I just started to. I made a couple little dummies here that I can. I don't even know where the other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But these little guys that I can start sculpting on. So I think I kind of need to take a step back from the halflings. I think. I don't know, but either way, tell me what you guys think. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Yeah, so that's where I'm at. That was a project. So I will have, in the next couple days, I'll probably finish the rest of those halflings, and then, the next thing I'll work on will be painting those. It's also going to be like 90 degrees today. I'm not ready for that. It's no on the heat. It's too hot. Anyway, and also, I don't know. Look, this is not a huge channel, but there are some people who watch. Tell me if you think like a live sculpting video would be fun for you guys. I don't know logistically how I could, because my desk is you know, yeah. But I could clean it up, I guess, and then do something up if a live sculpting video would be at all fun. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.